been shooting them well. New Mexico really wants to get it inside.
Well, they're not a big team. You're exactly right. It's kind of the inside versus outside attack for these two teams.
That three ball no good. Trevelyan Queen gets his hand on it and controls the tap. And that is rejected by Carlton Bragg, who leads New Mexico in block
They
shots.
out-rebounded the Lobos when the Lobos beat them 78-17 offensive rebounds. So the Aggies may not be big, but they know where to go get it off the glass.
Queen for three, a little bit short, and a strong rebound pulled down by Jaquan Lyle, the 6'5 senior. And a foul against New Mexico State, no basket.
Carlton Bragg, who now is averaging a double-double for the season.
Malawatch for three, no go. Vance Jackson, the long rebound. Here's the UConn transfer, and his floater's way off. Brad trying to clean it up. He's fouled. He's a handful.
He is a handful, Drew. In terms of Mountain West Conference post guys, he may be the biggest and most physical post player in the league. When you say he's a handful, when you're matched up against him one-on-one, it's going to be a long day.
Well, an issue right out of the gate for Chris Jantz. That's the second foul on his point guard, Sean Buchanan. He's going to have to come out, and a guy who's been hobbled, who was a preseason all-WAC player, who was an all-WAC player a year ago, Terrell Brown comes in. He has not been the Terrell Brown, though, so far of a year ago, and I think a lot of it has to do with the lingering groin injury in 5 last year, Coach. And you know this. Coach Jantz preaches toughness and he preaches rebounding, and that's one of the reasons they went 30-5 a year ago. I look at my teammates, and if I think I'm the best option, I'm going to let it fly.
Drew, I've been coming here a whole bunch as an announcer and never lost, but I never won here, and I came here 4 or 5 times as a coach.
They're going to let him play, I guess. Bodies hit the deck. Carlton Bragg flushing the basketball. Here's Brown.
Oh, we're coming right back to that 2-3 zone.
And another long rebound. Long shots produce what? Long rebound. That was a little NBA defense. I like it from Carlton Bragg. Got into him and then released it. Oh, upstairs, Corey Manigault. That'll get him out of the
most valuable player of the junior college tournament that I talked about, Indian Hills, gotten beat.
That turnover caused by State. They're going to play the Lobos twice, and they're going to play their neighbors across the Texas border, the UTEP Miners, twice every year.
Well, all 3 of those are great rivals. Remember, there was a time when Texas, El Paso, and New Mexico were in the WAC together.
Carlton Bragg at the line. I remember those. It's the first time I messed it up with that.
No, you did pretty good.
Back in the day, that was the 2-step. You know, you always play 2 road games. And you play UTEP on Thursday night, you have Friday off, and then you play New Mexico or vice versa. Sure. I remember those days very well.
I was the interim head coach at Utah and then the assistant for
Oh, the extra pass, and McCants missed the layup.
Wow.
He's been better from 25 feet than he has from 2 feet.
That's the closest shot he's had.
Good catch by Bragg. He'll get free throws.
And that's the 3rd time tonight Jaquan Lyle's had his head up on the money. Jaquan Lyle, not only a great scorer, he's second leading assist guy.
Foul. Boy, you look at Carlton Bragg, and he just body-wise looks like a different guy from the guy who arrived. Remember, he was at Kansas, briefly at Arizona State. He's lost 40 pounds since he first arrived in Albuquerque. Well, this kid was a McDonald's All-American, one of the top 20 recruits in the country when he went to KU.
Well, as guys get into college, they start learning how you eat. They get with nutritionists. They get in the weight.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
What'd you say about under or over? Shot clock down to 6. And that's a walk. Brown, a little indecisive, and Terrell turned it over. little surprised by that.
Also speaking that first 20 minutes.
Here's a pull-up, and that was a line drive three that would go for Lyle. Queen down the lane, and the layup rolled out.
Elbow guards, Drew, after setting out, Lyle 2 years and Caldwell 1 are getting better virtually every game.
Queen, no go. Bragg above everybody for another rebound. 33-33.
His left hand, he's pretty skilled down there.
Once again, upstairs, Carlton Bragg.
Pass to a basket that we've seen so far tonight.
Brown with it, goes down low to Yvonne. And he lost the basketball, and he nearly reached in. Jackson all alone in the corner, and instead they go middle to Bragg again. What a pass by Lyle. 7-point lead for the Lobos, their biggest of the night.
Combination of Jaquan Lyle up in the air to his buddy Carlton Bragg, not once, but twice to start the second half. Carlton Bragg just knows to put his head down and run down the court, and Lyle will find him.
I think Carlton Bragg.
No one on the Lobo team could have thrown a rock and hit him. They were so far away. There was some kind of breakdown defensively there.
Lyle, no good. Bragg, he was fouled.
Bragg now on his third double-double.
Mark, it's also important for his coach, and Paul Weir, who really honors academics. We've talked about him having 3 masters and a doctorate in his career, also being a coach. But he said, I'm now a perfect 9 for 9. And he was almost most proud of that, Drew, when we talked to him today and talking about eligible seniors for graduation. He said that 100% rate means so much, and I got 4 more guys to go.
Yeah, and let's not forget, that is what college is all about.
Out of the post, that's what's called a long X pass out of the post. Lobos doing a nice job of sharing the basketball tonight.
Yep, Lobos by 2. Rice goes quick, Bragg owns the glass.
He does. He is just the tallest hog at the trough when that ball goes up today.
In the Mountain West Conference, San Diego State nationally ranked. Utah State was nationally ranked. They just dropped out. Mexico not far off. They're receiving votes. There's a tip in. Carlton Bragg again.
I talked about how active Carlton Bragg was, Drew. Making plays way out of his area, running the court, and there's just another example. He's the one that set that ball screen some 30 feet from the basket, and then he ends up getting there to tip it in.
McCants air ball. Inside 2 minutes to play. Lobos by 5 with the rock. Double bonus. And McCants now 6 for 21. Bragg pulls down the rebound. That should do it for New Mexico. And it's fitting that Bragg would pull down that miss. He has 15 points, 16. Check it, that's 17 rebounds for Carlton Bragg.
And his third double-double in the last 4 games. Last year over at Wyoming, we had a 22-point, 20 rebound game. Not far off that 20 rebound mark now.
We've seen a few of those.
How about Justin Bean now at Utah State? He is about the most interesting and